Hi, my name is Ted with Legacy Brand Leather. First, I'm going to start off by reading some of your YouTube comments. On my recent Tandy Pro Heat and Printer video, Baker Wannabe, or Baker Wanabe, said, "Thanks for the video, cool demo." Thank you, Baker. On my mousepad video, Leo Nell Builds said, "Beautiful work as always, man, keep it up." Leo, I appreciate that. I hope to keep crafting and inspiring people in this craft. Also on the mousepad video, 4110 Mahindra said, "Video suggestions, something to carry 4 to 6 SD cards as sort of wallet or case." Sure, let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to start off by cutting out the template I made for this SD card holder. Today I'm using Wickett Craig's medium brown harness leather, 3 to 4 inches thick. When designing this, I couldn't quite figure out a closure for the design. I didn't want to snap or any hardware that might come in contact or put any unnecessary pressure on the SD cards. I thought about a strap, but I couldn't quite land on a design I liked. If you have a suggestion, please let me know. For now, the SD card holder will just fold closed. After I cut out the main interior shape, I started working on the interior pocket section. For those thumb slots, I'm using a 3/4 inch strap end punch tool. Then I traced and cut out the exterior piece. I wanted a fabric lining on this, so I grabbed a cotton fabric with a pattern I liked to accent that brown leather. After cutting out the oversized shape, I traced the rectangle onto the back of the fabric and cut out a more precise edge. Now I don't want the cotton to go to the edge. In my experience, if you do, the cotton will fray and pull out from the edges over time. So I'm going to cut this down so that the fabric will sit between the stitch line and the edge. That way the fabric will be stitched in and not reach the edges. I also cut the corners here so there's not a chance of them sticking out when I use my corner punch later. I've tried this a number of ways in the past, and the best result I've gotten for gluing in a fabric lining is using some 3M Super 77 spray adhesive. If you're going to use this, be sure to spray in a well ventilated area and wear proper eye and respiratory protection. This is actually how I approach all my fabric lined items right now. In the past I've used glue, but I find the contact isn't consistent, and sometimes the glue will transfer through the cotton, leaving dark splotches you can see through the fabric. Once I've adhered the lining to the leather, I then will place my granite slab on top of the piece while the glue is setting. And while that's gluing up, I'm going to attend to the interior edges. Using a fine edge beveler, I'm going to bevel the interior edges top and bottom and then dye them with some brown edge dye. Once dried, I will then burnish with some Tokonol and my Cocobola wood burnisher on a rotary Dremel tool. Now I'm going to glue the two pieces together using some Eco-Weld water-based contact adhesive. And using a spreader to spread the glue all the way to the edges. When I have it placed, I like to lightly hammer the glued pieces together. Now I'm rounding those corners with a corner punch. Then it's time to sand and bevel. And now I'm adding a stitching line with my wing divider. Then hammer out the stitching holes with my KS Blade Punch pricking irons. Here I'm marking out where the pocket dividers will sit before hammering them out. Then I stitch it up with some Vinymo MBT number 5 brown thread. I recommend hammering your stitches flat, they just tend to look nicer. And here I'm stitching in those pocket dividers. Ooh, this is one of my favorite parts, using a bone folder to release the tension in the pockets. It's super satisfying. And from here it's just my usual process of finishing the edges. Sanding, dyeing, and then burnishing with Tokonal clear edge dressing and some canvas. And that's it. But let's check out some B-roll.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to grab one of these, head to legacybrandleather.com. Follow me on Instagram at legacybrandleather. I post product photos, process photos, and general rugged vibes. If you want to support my channel, head to patreon.com/legacybrandleather. Hit that like button below if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe. That shows me that you want to see more videos and more content like this. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe out there. First, I'm going to start off by rating some. Hit that like button below if you want to. Other than that,
Say hi, Ripley. Say hi to everyone.
oh, you're on the microphone. Oops.